Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to do mind of Naja. So there is feeling of duty consciousness, have a certain quality of morality, nobility, of responsibility. So Naja, it is prepared from the venom of Indian cobra, and it has qualities common to other snake remedies like loquacity, wandering, attractive talk, then malice, venom, jealousy, the feeling of two wills, etc. So Naja people have a certain quality of nobility about them, of morality, of responsibility. Often this feeling is in conflict with the feeling of having suffered wrong and neglect, with intense feeling of malice and impulse to neglect or harm the offending person. So, this emotional state is reflected in the following dream that one of the prover had. So, the prover, a woman, dreamt that she was staying as a paying guest in the house of an old woman. Once around midnight, the old woman, who was the owner, asked the prover to vacate her room immediately without giving any reason or explanation. In fact, she started to pick up the prover's belongings and throw them down the stairs, almost pushing her out in the middle of the night. So the old woman, while doing all this, she trembled down the stairs and broke her leg. So she was shouting for help. The prover was then in a conflict between a duty and responsibility as a doctor, which prompted her to go to the aid of her landlady, and her impulse to neglect her and make her suffer for the wrong that she had done to her. She woke up from this dream feeling the split in her mind. So the cobra in India is both respected as a god and feared and killed as a poisonous snake. So it is found that Naja people often threaten to strike but don't do it unless provoked to the extreme. So this is rather like the behavior of a cobra who raises its hood when approached but does not do anything if only passed by without being disturbed. Another feature of Naja people is brooding and suicidal state, a feeling as if everything had been done wrong and could not be rectified. This could happen in many situations where there is split between a feeling of duty and the feeling of having suffered wrong. For example, this situation could be that of a daughter-in-law and a tyrannical mother-in-law, or even a woman whose husband is having an extramarital affair. In both the situation, the feeling is often one of being neglected and wrong, with much anger and malice, but at the same time, she may feel dutiful and responsible, and there is a constant conflict about it. So, this can eventually lead her into a depressive state with suicidal thought and impulses. Thank you.